We are live, everybody. Welcome into TB Sports 27 here today, joining you guys. And we have a pretty fun stream coming your way today, I feel like, at least, right? Hello, hello. I'm trying to get my microphone situated. Is this better? Hello? Too loud? Maybe? Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Testing out everything. All right. I think we got it there. Let me know. Let me know either way. But yeah, it is. We're going to do a little double dose of action here today. We're going to go for about 2 hours, and we are going to play a little MLB The Show. We'll knock out 2 episodes of that, of Tom Brady's Road to the Show, and then we're going to do some WWE 2K afterwards. I think we're up to Friday Night SmackDown. So big thank you to all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that help support the channel each and every day. And one little change we have made as well to our MLB The Show. And as always, any of the changes, we like to hear from you guys in the comments to see if you like those changes or not. In an effort to continue to try and speed things up a little bit, and whether or not you guys want to see things sped up or whether or not you guys like things being at their current pace, but we had eliminated base running as a way to try to speed up the regular season. I've went ahead and made the change to eliminate fielding as well, because that really slows down the game a lot. And for Tom Brady, all we're really doing is fielding half the time and stepping on first base as a first baseman. The occasional double play situation comes up as well. So I think for the regular season, and considering where we are, and you're going to see our record in just a moment, as you can see the Marlins are not doing too well, I think that we are going to eliminate base running and fielding. And if that's something you guys absolutely hate, let me know in the comments down below, and that's something we can look at again and maybe situate that. But I think we focus on just hitting in the regular season, and then should we ever find ourselves in the postseason, that's when we can come in and we can maybe turn that stuff back on. Maybe in the postseason we do base running and fielding in full. But for regular season games, because there's just so darn many of them in the world of baseball, that we just focus on the hitting. That will allow us to get through the regular seasons more often. That will allow us to bring more seasons to you, and I think that's a good compromise. But either way, let me know in the comments below. I'm still trying to figure out as well with our Arizona Diamondbacks what might be a better way of doing that also to try to speed those seasons along. Whether we kind of maybe just simulate more games and kind of just play the big moments, or whether we play one game of a series and then maybe player lock the other two kind of thing. Kind of open-ended for that one as well. But I'd like to try to get some more of the Diamondback seasons along and figure out a way to get through the seasons just a little bit quicker in that regard there. So we'll do 2 episodes of Tom Brady baseball, each around 25 to 30 minutes here, and then we are going to switch over to WWE 2K22 Universe mode, as we're going to continue on with the Road to Survivor Series as we get closer and closer to the Survivor Series, Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. So do tune into that. But in the meantime, we're going to do a couple episodes of baseball here. It is Tom Brady continuing with the Miami Marlins, looking for win number 10 here at home. And we got the division foe, New York Mets, coming into town here and seeing if we can't just pick up some wins and continue on with this journey of Tom Brady here in the major leagues. And I don't remember what Brady's batting average was. I know we saw it earlier when I was yapping about, but baseball's kind of a little bit more of a chill kind of field chill stream, so that's a good opportunity if you guys want to jump in the chat, or if you have any questions or whatnot for us. These baseball streams are the perfect opportunity for that. And we're kind of in a cool little spot right now. We're in between seasons of the RXFL, and things are open back up. We're going to get back to WWE 2K Universe mode. We talked about Legend of Zelda, the Tears of the Kingdom, and with that maybe being the final episode that we stream, that we did a couple weeks ago. I think last week it might have been. But the viewership on that has been quite good. The viewership on that and our XFL has been two of the higher viewed videos as of late over on our YouTube page. And it's kind of the analytics I have to go by. So I kind of mentioned that maybe that would be hey, look at that, Brady beating out the throw there. I mentioned that maybe being the final stream that we do, because with football season right around the corner as we are streaming this, it is August 31st, so we are on the final day of August that we are streaming this, and I need some stuff to play during commercials of some of the football games. We got some college football on today as well. Florida and Utah playing, as well as Nebraska and Minnesota. I think I'll check out the Florida and Utah game. That should be interesting, the post Anthony Richardson era. But I think YouTube TV, they might have both games where you can watch them at the same time. Kind of a double screen scenario. So I might do that as well and check those out. All that to be said, though, the Zelda streaming has been getting some good viewership on YouTube as of late. So we might end up continue that. Maybe I'll take that opportunity to play some more of Metroid, which I really haven't gotten my teeth sunk into yet. But yeah, the RXFL stuff tends to do really good. The latest video just went up, which was the Week 16 recap and preview of the final week of the season. So exciting stuff there in the RXFL world. The thumbnail is old Matt Patricia standing there. So that's what we had for that. The last couple WWE 2K videos we did not perform all that well, and I'm somewhat surprised. I'm actually really surprised at that, because normally WWE is kind of one of my higher viewed videos, but the episode of Halloween Havoc that went up not too long ago that featured Edge winning the Undisputed Championship in the triple threat spin the wheel make the deal, that got very low viewership. So the Iron Man match between Dolph Ziggler and Shawn Michaels performed very well on YouTube. It got really high ratings. And that was part 4 of Halloween Havoc. And then part 5, Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, was not enough to get people to click on that main event. My goodness, and it had a title change as well. And kind of leading into the formation of the Judgment Day and all that stuff. So I was really surprised at that. But we'll see. Maybe we can get the ratings back up as we head on to the Survivor Series coming up as our next streaming avenue that we're going to be doing. We also got main event as well. We'll have some Patreon exclusive stuff going up today, because we're going to do our next gut check qualifying match, which I believe this go round is going to be Carmella and Raquel Rodriguez on the women's side. We already know Braun Breaker qualified. I believe it was Braun Breaker. I got to go back and double check on that. But Braun Breaker, I'm assuming, was the one that qualified. We're also going to be, as we said, we're going to be doing some college football coming up here. The Utah Utes Dynasty. We'll be getting back into that. Getting back into some arena football. Arena football continuing to make their announcements. With some new teams joining the league and all that fun stuff. Right down the middle, and Brady. He's gotten a bunch of doubles. He's like the double king. And that is... I thought there... Did that tie the game? I wasn't even paying attention. Was there a runner out there? I think that just got Brady on second. But maybe preserve the win here. We'll see. They'll take Brady out usually. And the Miami Marlins, look at that. Oh, Brady, give Brady the MVP. The play of the day, Tom Brady. That was a clutch double that Brady hit.
For the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
All right, another daytime. What do you guys like? Do you like daytime baseball or nighttime baseball? Nighttime baseball, obviously a little cooler if you're watching in person. But from a TV experience, I prefer daytime baseball. I prefer the bright sunlight. I often don't like watching sports at night. The dark of it all. I guess there's kind of an ambiance of like a Monday night football because it is kind of like a special thing, but I prefer the look and the feel, and I think maybe just because I grew up watching Cubs games and they were always on in the afternoon. But I grew up watching Devil Rays games too as someone that grew up in Florida. And they always played in the dome, so I don't know what to tell you about that one. We had another hurricane that came through, by the way, my area. It just missed my area. I know a lot of North Florida got hit, so hopefully those of you that were affected by the hurricane. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, hurricane season is come and gone, but we are streaming this August 31st. So the hurricane just came through. I spent about 3 days at work consecutively, which is why we didn't stream last Tuesday. We try to have a Tuesday, Thursday weekend streaming schedule. It got me looking there. I'm going to try to update my About Me on Twitch. I tried to do it this weekend, but I cut the logos into weird shapes, and Twitch is very specific, and everything has to be less than a megabyte. So I got to try to go redo those again, but try to maybe upload a streaming schedule for you guys so you know. Yeah, let me drop a little emoji here for myself. I'm number one. He was number one, Mr. Krabs. Look at that. You chat, comes right up on the screen.
Ball 3.
Most of these pitches we've seen so far in this episode have been pretty all over the place. We've gotten that one solid double. Been about it. There we go. Oh, I say there was one. Maybe we swung a little too early. Well, that's our second looking striking out. Look at this. We got boss. We got boss situation here.
The first baseman, Tom Brady.
The boss. Should we just go all in, be gutsy, that we're going to hit a home run? 0-0 game here.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
I am digging this just being able to bat. Which, obviously, I know real-life baseball, you don't have that privilege. Because you got to... There's hours of breaks in between. But just being able to just focus on batting and just pump out bats and not worry about fielding. Maybe that's what a DH feels like. Maybe I should be a DH, Tom Brady the DH. DeGrom's still in there. I mean, 88 pitches here in the 7th. That one I just felt like I had to take it on the 0-2. And no home run being hit for Tom Brady. Only 1 for 7 in the series, and it was that double that we had just a couple of moments ago. Still scoreless here as we go bottom 9. Marlins finally breaking into the double-digit win column the other day. It was in the Tom Brady relief effort. And already down 0-2 again. That one just kind of hitting off maybe the lower part of the bat, and it's caught and it's out, and the Mets, those running raising hell Mets, are going to take it here. So we got to head back to the clubhouse. 3 strikeouts. Terrible day and a flyout. All terrible. Still going to mention my annoyance, my grievance. The uniforms in MLB The Show, in Road to the Show, don't change. We have all these cool unis, and we just see the same old white and gray. All right, coach is now all over us. We got to do better here. You got to, if you, what was the Michael Wilbon quote? If we get our power up, durability, power. What about our batting? Contact, discipline. Should we get our discipline up? Call out the pitch at least when we can. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Get that up. If you take time off, you feel better, but you don't get better. So that's what we're trying to do right here. We're trying to feel better and get better. Okay, St. Louis. St. Louis comes to town. The NL Central. Let's see how the Cards are doing. Usually the St. Louis Cardinals, always a solid team. That would have been a nice team to go to. They're at 15 and 18. Lefty Richard, of course, a St. Louis Cardinal in his own right. We talked about bringing that series back, the closer, as one of our Patreon series at some point down the line. Maybe after the XHL finishes up. I want to do my own league for baseball, a Legends League, create a bunch of teams, and if you guys saw before we went live, you can see the replay of this. It's not terribly interesting, but you can check out the replay because we will upload this entire stream, as you guys know, early and ad-free on our Patreon page. And we always put up a little slate saying starting soon, and we'll stream for about 5 to 10 minutes to let people filter in. And one thing we were looking at was playing around in the settings, because I would love to do my own Legends League like we're doing with the RXFL. But I was looking around at kind of different options in the settings, and there's not a whole lot of choices. I wanted to kind of play around with maybe doing 7-inning games, or if there are different kind of rules you can play around with like if you get 3 fouls, that's an out, or something like that. But it seemed like it's pretty straightforward, and that's a little bit annoying, to be honest. And I don't know how the newer MLB The Show games are, but to not just kind of allow you to make the rules you want to make, you know, that I feel like that used to be a thing in games way back when, is there really weren't many restrictions. I think this is a good bunting opportunity here for Tom Brady. Oh, God. How do you bunt? Is it not square? Oh, it's triangle. We're going to try the bunt, but I think pushing our guys across with 1 out is a good situation here. There we go. That is a picture-perfect bunt. So, manager didn't call for it, but I think that's the way to go. And we got runs, so it may have helped.
Number 12, Tom Brady.
But yeah, it would be nice. Same thing with the 2K games, NBA 2K. I've mentioned before, I've kind of grown bored with basketball, and actually with having the Big 3 and Slam Ball, I'm getting my basketball fix more than enough outside of the NBA. But I would like to change some of the rules in basketball as well, to not have so many start and stops, not have so many fouls, maybe eliminate things like out of bounds to kind of keep the game going. I kind of like what Slam Ball does, where you have substitutions on the fly. You don't have to wait for there to be a timeout, but those settings don't exist either in the 2K games, and I kind of wish that they would allow you. The same goes for Madden. Allow us to have some different rules, 1 foot in for a catch, or allow us to tweak, like why they don't have those things in there. Just let us have that. And those used to be in the older games. I remember playing basketball, as weird as it might sound, without there being an out of bounds turned on. Like, you just keep playing. Some games put up like an invisible wall, and other times you're kind of able to go right up to the fans, which in basketball is not really that far. But that'd be nice if you could customize stuff. I'd like to kind of make my own baseball rules here and open that up where you can get out on a foul. You're not sitting there getting fouls. Or you can play games with less than 9 innings. I guess that's an option for whatever Diamond Dynasty is, but I want to be able to just go into play now and lower the innings and just kind of have fun and make my own league. But would you guys be interested in a 9-inning league of that sort? I think you can download a Legends roster. There are a lot of Legends in this game. And baseball is going a long way. I don't think we would go 32 teams deep because that would be a lot of team making. And I don't even think you can do a 32-league custom game in franchise mode. I think you can only like put one team in. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but either way, if we did, you're still stuck playing 162 games because they don't allow you to change how many games you do in franchise mode, which is another annoyance that not only for this game but the NHL games. And maybe I just stop playing those games. Maybe we just do wrestling, football, and Zelda on the channel. We can still do TV sports, but it's just, golly, it's so many games. And they don't allow you. And the hockey one is even more baffling, the EA hockey, because you can do playoff series. You can do playoff series that are 1, 3, 5, or 7 games. And so with the XHL, we're doing playoff series that are 1 game apiece, but you can't do less regular season games. So we're doing an 82-game regular season, obviously simulating a lot of it. And then we're doing a 4-game playoff. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. So that's on our wish list one day for these sports games. That was a hell of an at-bat that we just fell apart on. And the Cardinals will take this one. So yeah, that would be a big wish list item for future games. But like I said, maybe we just do Road to the Show. Maybe we don't do franchise. Maybe we just do Road to the Show, like how we're doing now. And we just do NBA Playgrounds forever. Make our own league there. We do football, and we do, I don't know, do we do hockey? We can come up with some other hockey league as well. Maybe we can keep doing hockey and simulating some stuff. Hockey would be perfect to play if you could do like a 30-game season or 25-game season. You know what I mean? I don't need to play 82 games in hockey. Just let me have that reduced season. Maybe I can play an older game. Maybe you guys want to see on the... I have not on the PlayStation here, but on the Xbox 360. I have NHL 2K6, I want to say. And I do have some of the other EA hockey games, but I never liked them as much. I have 2K10 as well. I think 2K10 lets you have less games. There's no All-Star game, though. But maybe we do something like that. Maybe we just play an older hockey game. That's how we get our hockey fix. Hey, there's a home run, number 4. Number 4 for Tom Brady. That was a pinch hitting. Maybe they should just keep Tom Brady in pinch hit mode. Because that's the second pinch hit opportunity that Tom Brady had. And we come in and get the home run. We had the double earlier, so we're just going to town, guys, on this. There you go. Tom Brady hitting the homer. Crushing it out of here. So yeah, maybe that is something we consider. I mean, how weird it is. That's a common criticism of a lot of people, is that older sports games have more features and more options, you know, than newer sports games. So maybe we go and, you know, who cares about buying the PS5? Maybe we just play 2K10 or 2K6 for hockey to get our hockey fix in us. I don't know if the other older baseball games have the different ending options. I have MLB, I have the Show 19, and then I have some of the 2K baseball games, but I never really liked the 2K baseball games that much. I think I might have an EA baseball game. I'd have to check, but I think they let you have a reduced season mode. Maybe we just do classic, retro. We can do TB retro sports all the time. Let me know what you guys think. I think we will end this episode here for YouTube after this series with the cards. We'll come back and do one more episode of this. We'll do another 30 minutes, and then, so it looks like we might be able to get to 2 series apiece per episode. And then I think we get some WWE 2K knocked out here. So we will put the match card together, and that's something we'll do off camera, but we'll keep the stream going. So if you guys are watching on Twitch, or if you guys are Patreon members, you'll be able to kind of see us set up the card there. I just feel like the pitches in this particular episode of, I mean, it's obviously that's good for the pitchers, but they've all been just all over the place. There's been very few pitches right down the plate, which usually you always get a couple that are kind of right across the middle. And again, I've been walked more times than I can count in this particular episode here. So we take the walk right there. Bases. This is, I think, another bunt opportunity here. Oh, this might be a good... Oh, I thought we might be able to get the bounce and beat it out, but that was, I think, a good... Again, they don't really tell you when they want you to bunt, but on my own, and they did not get any payola out of that. No runs, no points, nothing coming across the board there.
1-0.
There was one right across the middle, and shag that one out of here.
That's the ball. 2-1. Here we go, guys.
Man. 4-0 for the Cards. The ever so always dominant St. Louis Cardinals as we strike out there. Of course, we got Luna. Luna, the TB Sports mascot. Hello, Luna. You want to join the people? No, she got some window watching to do here. Still 4-0, but here we go. Bases loaded. 235 average for Tom Brady. Oh, the sinker got him. Rogers, Rojas, and Quintana. That sucked. I felt like I checked that, by the way. I did not commit to pushing the X down all the way, but they took it. And we swing on 3 consecutive pitches and strike out, bases loaded. So, we are continuing to not do so well here. And that may be... but the whole team is not doing well, so what the heck. And that is going to do it. So, that is also going to do it for this particular episode here on TB Sports 27. We're going to do one more episode of Tom Brady's Road to the Show, so do come on back and then stay with us. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Patreon, come on back because we are going to do some WWE after this as well. So be sure to check us out on all our social medias. Twitch is where you can join us live. We stream live. And we stream months before any of these videos drop on YouTube. We are way ahead of schedule. So join us live on Twitch. You can chat, interact with us. If you can't join us on Twitch, Patreon's the place you want to be. Early and ad-free videos drop on Patreon multiple times a week, as well as exclusive tonight. A Patreon exclusive episode is going up on WWE Dark. Raquel Rodriguez and Carmella in a gut check qualifier. That will be exclusive to Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube. All the Twitch replays get chopped up into episodes and released on YouTube. And of course, you guys know Twitter is the place to be to interact with us, ask us questions, and to know when we are going live. And Ko-fi, coffee. Give us a coffee over there, co-fi.com/tvsports27. Help support the channel. Send us a message, drop us a line. We will read your chat as well. We're also going to open up our Streamlabs donations as well. If you want to drop a line there while we are live streaming, we're going to try to get that set up as well. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow. Tom Brady baseball continues on. We'll see you then, everyone.